Ready? Ed Gonzalez, Harris County Sheriff, joined here by Chief Deputy Diaz. We have Majors Nanny and Majors Katrib. Ed Gonzalez, Harris County Sheriff. This evening at approximately 6:04, just past 6 p.m., our deputies received a disturbance, a family disturbance at a residence. Upon arrival, they met with a female who advised them that her 66-year-old husband, who was intoxicated, had thrown her out of her house. So our deputies were investigating the nature of the disturbance and making sure both parties were okay. As they began making entry into the home and made contact with the other party, the other male, it's our understanding, and again, this is preliminary, that the male occupant in the house immediately opened fire upon the deputies. Our deputies were able to return fire, striking the male. The male has been transported by life flight in critical condition to a hospital. That was the last information I had on him. Our deputy, we do not believe was struck by gunfire, but he does have a laceration on his forehead, but they're still running tests here at the hospital, so we're very grateful for the staff here at HCA for the attention they're giving him. Families here are deputies in good spirits and trying to stay positive, but obviously, shaken from the incident. Really speaks to the dangerousness, as we always say, about any family disturbance. And so, our deputies put their lives on the line to respond to these matters, and things could change in an instant. So, our prayers go out to everybody involved. These situations are always difficult. So that's the initial information we have at this time. Again, I say it's still preliminary. We want to just give you the information we have right now. A full investigation will be underway where we'll have better information on exactly what happened, but that's the preliminary information we received. Our deputies have different years of service. Two of them, three fired shots. Two of them have been on the agency as a whole for about a year and a half. The third one has been on for 11 years of service. None of the other two were injured that we know of. And so that's the information that we have at this time. Any questions?
Do you have any idea how he might have gotten that cut?
Not sure. That'll be part of our investigation. Because gunfire was what occurred, we don't know if it could have been a graze wound. And obviously striking the head, very vulnerable area, very, very dangerous type of potential injury there. But thankfully, he's going to be okay and survive, but we don't know exactly what happened. There's an ongoing scene investigation over there right now. I'll be going there after this. It could have been from a number of ways, so I don't want to speculate on what may have caused the laceration. Initially, we believed it was gunfire, but now with closer medical review and inspection, it doesn't appear that it was a direct gunfire. So again, it could have been a graze wound or something like that. I checked on him and he's doing okay.
Can you describe how bad it is? Is he going to need stitches?
Possibly stitches. Yes, I'm not a medical expert, so I mean, he's being treated, so I didn't want to interfere too much and disturb the process much. But he's going to be okay. It seemed more like a laceration, but nothing life-threatening that it appears.
Did you guys have to make forcible entry on the house? Or?
I wasn't told that. I can't confirm, that at this point. Our understanding, it wasn't forced entry of any kind. I believe the door was already ajar. I think they were just trying to make contact with him, and in their approach was when he immediately opened gunfire. They really didn't have a chance. They announced their presence. They had talked to the female party to the disturbance, and when they were trying to just make contact with him to get obviously both sides of the story and what have you, that's when he allegedly opened gunfire on them, and they returned gunfire immediately back. And so we do not have any known history at the location of any past disturbances that we know of, but again, we'll be checking. Sometimes those incidents are unreported, but nothing that we've seen at first glance.
Were those deputies able to lay eyes on him when they walked through the door? Was he kind of hidden?
Yeah, that part I'm not sure. We haven't gotten that far in. We want to be respectful. There's a double investigation going on right now. We have the Harris County District Attorney's Office that will conduct an investigation, as well as our homicide investigative team, which is all standard protocol. So we're letting them kind of do it. We just wanted to get the preliminary information out to you.
Were you guys informed he had a gunfire by the female?
I'm sorry?
Were you guys informed that he may be armed or had a gun possession prior?
I believe we were advised that he was armed, or that he had a weapon. We don't know, on his person or in the house. we don't know. Things happen pretty quickly soon after their arrival, just past 6 p.m.
So when you're told something like that, how does that affect how you guys decide to proceed in going out?
It just depends, you know. I mean, a lot of different factors. We're going in, you know, there were 3 deputies on scene, and so they're just trying to make some preliminary contacts. A lot of times, it just goes normal. Person responds and wants to give their side of the story, you know. But sometimes it could turn badly, like it did today, where you know, gunfire happened. So that's what we have right now. You know, obviously, you know, we're glad they're okay, or they're going to be okay, and you know, we'll be conducting an investigation.
How are his injuries?
I'm sorry?
How are his injuries?
I'm sorry?
How are his injuries?
The suspect, we were just told it was in critical condition, so we have folks over there as well.
So you said homicide investigators are there, but that's procedure, right?
Yeah, homicide investigators, yeah, just because a deputy, well, 3 deputies discharge their firearms, so they respond to any deputy involved shooting as well. And also, you know, the nature of the individual's injuries, the suspect at this point, you know, he's in critical condition, so, you know, he's got a family as well. You know, we're, you know, prayers go out to everybody, and these type of situations, it's very difficult for everybody involved.
Do you know where he was shot?
I'm not sure exactly where he was shot.
Any idea how many times he was shot?
I'm not sure.
Okay. And how many deputy involved shootings this year? Not too many.
No, we've actually, you know, have been trending downward, and so, you know, that's always a good thing, you know. And so I'm not sure of the exact number. I don't know if anybody knows it. I would be estimating right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure the exact number. I think it was around 15 last time I checked.
All right.
Is this just another reminder about how dangerous the domestic disputes are? It's like pulling somebody over domestic disputes, or it seems like there's almost anything.
Yeah, just again, thank you. I mean, always like to take an opportunity to just mention about, you know, intimate partner violence, domestic violence. It could happen to anyone. Suspect in this situation, we're told, is an older adult, approximately 66 years old. That's what we're told. So we see it from teen violence all the way to adults, you know, and older adults as well. It knows it's not limited to one demographic or part of town or anything like that. So, you know, these things could quickly escalate and erupt. And look, life's tough sometimes. There's a lot of different hardships that people may have. You know, I'm not saying there was something here, but it could be for any reason. And so, you know, we always tell folks, you know, reach out to services such as the Houston Area Women's Center that are there to give support services and other services that are out there. There is help and there is support.
I was also talking about for the officers themselves when they respond to a situation like this. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. It's always one of the most dangerous calls for service. I spoke about this recently during a presentation, the dangerousness that comes. So many officers, not only here but across the nation, responding to some type of disturbance calls. You know, you never know how it could go, and you know, tensions are high sometimes, and you know, things could escalate very quickly. So we're just glad in this case for our deputy that he's going to be okay, that they're going to be okay. You know, they're putting their lives on the line to respond to these calls, and it could always be dangerous.
Was that man the only one in the house?
As far as we know, yes. We weren't told. I'm heading to the scene after this, but I wasn't told of any other occupants in the house.
Do you know the age of the female?
I'm not sure.
But the suspect was, what, 63?
We were told 66.